is your favorite color? Blue. No, green. Ah! Hey, Star Trek fans. Today we're going to talk about day 3 of the Apex event. We already covered the Apex as an overview in one other video, but due to lack of screenshots and information, I wasn't able to cover day 3 too much. Day 3, of course, in your Apex event is going to be, and as you can see, we've already completed Apex Rogue. Apex Rogue basically involves getting out your Stella, blowing up some banks, getting some credits, getting some loot. Now, there are a number of ways to score points, maximizing points. Anyway, spend your directives, which is an actually fairly easy mechanic. And as you can see over here, at level 37, 8,000 points is all I need to complete. Let's take a look at loot real quick. You're going to get 6 trophies at 2,000 points and some par steel. Another 6 trophies and some par steel. At tier 3, you're going to get more trophies, a little bit of reputation, part of your heist token loot, some more par steel. And at tier 4, more trophies, a little bit more reputation, the rest of your heist tokens, and a lot more par steel. And then of course, when you go over to the actual Apex event, you're going to get even more Eclipse heist tokens, more rogue trophies, ultra recruit packs, more trite, more dilithium. Dilithium. Homer Simpson reference for those of you that aren't too old. Anyway, back to the actual event itself. Best way to score points, spend directives. You spend enough directives to launch one uncommon directive, or excuse me, words, people, words. If you spend the directives on one uncommon Armada, that earns you 500 points. 500 points, of course, out of 8,000 is a percentage. We'll get to the math part later. Rare directives. It costs 200 directives to launch a rare. That's going to be 2,000 points. Cha-ching, that's an entire tier. 2, 4, 6, 8. 4 rare directives, or 4 rare Armadas, and I am done. Just launching them. Don't even have to complete them. Just launch them. And then, of course, if you spend the active epic directives and launch an epic, you're going to earn 15 points per directive. It's going to be 25 times 250 equals 6,250. That pretty much gets me most of the way done with the event, just by hosting one rare. So, moral of the story, save your directives for this event. Save at least enough directives for this event. That way when the event comes around, if you can't get yourself squeaked into every Armada, you can at least still complete the event. And then of course you also earn extra points for destroying Eclipse Armadas. Say level 31 uncommon, 800 points, or a 31 rare, that's an additional 1,500 points. And then of course there are epics. Destroy an actual epic Armada, level 33, 3,000 points. And then of course you get a few extra bonus points for actually using your Stella. Now, say I've saved my directives, it's Apex time, and I want to get it done. I'm going to do uncommons. So I'm automatically going to earn 500 points for launching an uncommon. And I'm going to win against this uncommon, and we're going to say we're doing level 31 rares. That's 1,000 points. Oops. 500 for launching, plus, how many points did we say for an uncommon 31? 800 points. Plus, actually using the Stella, 280 points. That's 1,580 points out of a total of 8,000. That's a little over 5 Armadas that you have to run, level 31s. Super easy. Anybody post or pre-level 31 with a decent enough group should be able to do 31 uncommons. Maybe not, depends on your level, depends on your Stella, depends on your research. Remember, the Stella is a tricky ship. If you're not doing your research and you're just trying to tier it up for whatever reason, because you didn't watch the video on how to maximize your Stella, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it wrong. Anyway, 5 Armadas basically gets you done with the event, and you can probably squeak into one later or get into a rare or something. How do you get directives though? There are 2 ways. And of course, Scopely being Scopely, break out your wallet. Like I said, don't really condone spending. But if for some reason you haven't managed to do a single daily in a month and earn any directives at all, they do have the Outlaw Ultra Pack. It's the $100 pack. Take a look at it. You got your lat, you got your rare, and you got your epic. They just recently, I believe last month, started adding uncommons to these packs because people were getting frustrated at the fact that you sold packs that only allowed you to do rares and epics, but my Stella isn't good enough to do rares or epics, and I actually want to do the things. So, Scopely added uncommons. You also got your rares, you got your uncommons, you got a nice little chunk of dilithium, some trite, a little bit more dilithium, more trite, more dilithium. This is about as much dilithium as I need for half of a research at this level, so I don't really spend on that. There's also the $50 pack, and of course for the lesser pack you're going to expect lesser rewards, but you still get some directives, some epics, 3 epics, 7 rares, 4 uncommons. The easiest, bestest, simplest way of getting your directives is by doing your dailies. What dailies? The rogue dailies. Every day you can hand in, at my level, 58,000 security codes. I know this sounds like a lot, but this is a drawback of having the reputation that I do. At one stage lower as far as reputation, it's only 24k credits to hand in, which is super simple, super easy. But do your daily, kill a few hostiles, you get 50 uncommon directives, 67 rare directives, and of course you get your rare credits and your rogue reputation. The second daily you can do is you can actually hand in data. At this level, of course, it's 55k. At the reputation right below it, I believe it's also 55k. I think the data is one of the few things that's actually stationary as you go up in rank. But that's going to give you another 34 uncommon, another 34 rare. And with the re-addition of the deep nodes in augment space, they do have 60k decoded data nodes. And with the Botany Bay and the data mining crew, I do believe you can drain one of those nodes in about 20 minutes. And if your Botany Bay is around tier 7-ish, I think, that doesn't even go above protected cargo. So 20 minutes, go get your data. Hand these in. Now, during the course of a month, and as I've said before, this is a monthly event, you can earn, well, we're just going to make the math simple. Over the course of 30 days, you will farm up, just by handing in simple stuff, 2,520 uncommon directives. That's 25 uncommon armadas. And 3,330 rare directives. And that gives you the ability to launch 16 rares. So throughout the course of the month, you have plenty of time to farm up directives. Plenty of time. If it comes to Apex event and it gets to the Armada event and you have 0 directives because you're just not doing your dailies, I don't know what to tell you. Usually lots of people are doing Armadas. Try to get in Armadas. If you find yourself struggling, definitely, as I pointed out, it pays to host. Regular Armadas, it pays to host. Exchange Armadas for this event, it pays to host. Another way to earn directives is if you are by chance running an uncommon direct Armada in your chest, and as part of your rewards, you will get rare directives. If you're running a rare, of course, part of your chest is going to be rare directive, or excuse me, epic directives. So plenty of time and plenty of ways to actually farm up those directives without having to spend any money. Now, back to the nitty gritty of why we want to do this Apex event and why it's important to your alliance. Come back over here. Apex event trophies, Eclipse heist tokens. That is what we are aiming for in all these events. Maximize the amount of rogue event trophies and Eclipse Heist loot that you earn. The Par Steel, the Dilithium, Tritanium, that's all a byproduct. You can get that in any possible event, but those are the two items that you cannot get outside of this event. Why do we need them? Well, like I said, this is a choose your own loot event. And as I goofed up in that previous video, I did not spend my Zeta pack on independent credits. I should have. But now that we have our Eclipse Heist tokens, like I said, don't do badges. You have other ways of earning badges. We're going to come over here and we're going to spend our casino dollars on credits. What do we get? ROM credits. Boo! One more time. Daddy needs Snake Eyes. Federation credits. And it's a gamble. A lot of things in this game are a gamble. The other choose your own adventure. No, not adventure. Choose your own loot. Is the trophies. 15 trophies earns you these resource packs, as we covered in the other video. And of course, trophies always also earn you Apex Research medals. And because this is what I actually want, Bachinga, I'm going to spend all of them on Apex Research medals. And I've got 15 left over, and just because I'm going to come over here and grab some more crystal. Everybody needs crystal. And it's nice to scopely start adding more crystal to event rewards. All the uncommons are pretty much a pain in the butt to get, but crystal is required in a lot of things. And that basically covers that. If you like this video, if it's informative to you, if it helps you in any way, or it helps you better plan out your things, give that little thumbs up icon a click. Yeah, like I said, I'm new to this. Give that little thumbs up icon a click. Subscribe in order to see more videos. See if I get any better at this, or if I get any worse, or maybe someday I learn to add 2 and 2 together. Either way, stay safe, have fun, and we will see you next time.